Yo, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We are back for the F1 23 driver career mode series. This is episode 2. We are here in Jeddah. If you guys did not catch the last one, be sure to hit the link up top and go catch that. Before we get into qualifying here, I just wanted to mention quickly that I will not be able to post any My Team career mode videos for the time being. Driver career mode is fine. There's just some sort of bug in the game where if you have like more than 2 saves, you can't access whichever one you created second or third. You can only access the original one, and this is the one I originally created before I got into the My Team series. So until that gets patched up, we're just going to be posting driver career mode stuff because I already recorded the first race and I don't want to ruin the progress of that race. But we are here for the driver career mode in qualifying. We are on our first flyer here, and it's a pretty good qualifying lap. We got a purple sector 1, purple sector 2, or I guess green, I don't know. It says purple on the track, green up on the HUD, and we are trying to get our first pole position, our first win here, and we're trying to do that in Jeddah because I am always very strong in terms of pace and qualifying pace in Jeddah. Currently sitting in P5 in the Drivers' Championship behind Deruvla, so we're looking to change that here. We're going to cross the line and we're going to put up the fastest lap for now. This is our first flyer, and this is something I'm kind of getting introduced to here in F2. It's kind of the opposite way around versus F1. Your first flyer in F2 is where you really have to put up your quickest lap, because at least with these 35% races, we only have one set of tires available. So after the first flyer, your tires are pretty much scrubbed. You can see here through sector 1 we're already down 4/10. I'm struggling to stay on the race line. Sector 2 was very similar. By the end of the lap we are 8/10 down, but that first lap we put up was a great lap, 6/10 up over whoever came in second. I believe it was our teammate Deruvla. We are 6/10 in front of him. We're gonna be starting on pole here. Here we go for the F2 sprint race here in Jeddah. We got 5 red lights, and this race is underway, and we get off the line amazing. We overtake Deruvla, Armstrong, and Verschuer. Fittipaldi there. Oh crap, we have a little bit of contact with I think that's Armstrong beside us there. We were battling with him last race, and even though we're on these medium tires, we have a very good start here. We're up into P7, and we might get a look on some of the drivers here in front of us. I'm hoping that their tire wear isn't great, because we will have the advantage on these medium tires in the back half. Struggling a little bit here through sector 1. That's what I'm talking about. Our pace might not be too good. Oh my god, that's horrible. And no ERS to help us out here, so we're gonna have to defend Armstrong the old-fashioned way. Just guard the inside, and he's trying to go around the outside here. We're trying to take care of these tires a little bit because I want them to last, even though it is a 7-lap race. Alright, Armstrong here coming up once again, down into turn 1. Gonna be going wheel to wheel here. Oh, we almost just touched it. We have to swerve to the outside. He's trying to muscle us out. Still in the lead here, Deruvla, trying to see if he can get in on this action. I'm leading a little bit of a DRS trade in this race once again, as we did in Bahrain. Oh my goodness, these tires, I don't even feel like these tires are holding on. I don't know how the other drivers are holding on to their soft tires. I really need to work on tire management, because my tire management is awful. So we're heading on to the last lap. Armstrong just overtook us, but we have DRS here, and we are going to get the move done once again on the final lap. Our DRS is so OP. I think it's kind of just our setup, because when Armstrong has DRS on me, he doesn't really do that much, and we're still able to go wheel to wheel with them into turn 1. But hopefully we can secure our P7 here before the feature race. We just have to fend him off, especially down the back straight, because I feel like that is where the move needs to be done, going into the final corner if he wants to win this race. This is going to set us up nicely for the feature race. We're going to score some points ahead of Deruvla, which I think is probably one of the most important things. I'm not sure if we'll move up in the Drivers' Championship standings, but we're going to cross the line here in P7. We overtook 3 spots to start this race, and we never look back. Let's get right into this feature race. Let's see if we can get our first win here in F2.
Okay, so everything looks good on the power unit cycles, so let's concentrate on bringing tires and brakes up to temperature.
Alright, so we are here for the feature race, and with that pole position, we're obviously starting in P1. The order is not flipped this time around. This is where you scored the series points. Daruvla starting right behind us, our own teammate, and we are starting on the medium tire instead of the soft, which it looks like at least the four people behind me are doing. And my thought process behind that is that the track won't be as worn in, so will last a little bit longer on these mediums. Then once we get onto the softs, the tire wear will be a little bit better. And I'm gonna slow down here because everyone is so far behind. Our pace in the sprint race didn't seem too bad. What I'm thinking is happening is that the AI just aren't like aggressive enough, and they don't go for like the overtakes, because we got overtaken by Armstrong just before the final lap, and we overtook him pretty easily with the DRS, but he had DRS on me once or twice, and he was not able to overtake me even when he was really close. So I think the F123 AI have kind of chilled a little bit. I think if that was F2, they would have been, you know, going kamikaze down into the corner. But because of that, whatever my pace is, everyone behind me kind of just bunches up, and I am the head of a DRS train. So I'm hoping with a good start, we can get a little bit ahead, maybe get out of DRS range. This will be a true test to see how aggressive the AI are and what the pace really is, because when the drivers were ahead of me, their pace was a lot better. But let's get onto the grid here, and let's try and go for our first win here in F2. Alright, here we go for the F1 feature race, F2 feature race here in Jeddah. We got 5 red lights, and we are underway here. Great start once again. We are already a second ahead of Versure Daruvla, who gets overtaken by Versure, and we are underway here. No incidents, it looks like, into the first turn, and Versure actually is already on our rear, so we've got a little bit of work to do. We're on these medium tires, so these guys are going to be a lot faster than us to start this race. And so people are starting to dive into the pits now. It looks like everyone's actually diving into the pits, so we're going to have an extra lap here to you know, get out ahead. And then they're going to be on the medium tire, so I don't think we'll run into traffic. Our pace was pretty good, a lot better than everyone else. We were about a second ahead of Versure just as he dove in there, so we just have to keep the current pace up, and then we should be fine once we come out of the pit lane on those soft tires. But it's looking like we are going to get our first win here, most likely. I'm not sure if there's DNFs in F2. I did turn it on, so we could get a DNF, you never know. Or just something really bad can happen, can hit the wall or something like that, get some wing damage. So we're going to dive into the pits now. Boucher, Cordell, and Vips will probably do the same, and then we're about 26 seconds ahead of Versure. So hopefully we can get out in front of him, otherwise we're kind of in trouble here. I really want to win this race. Let's get this fresh set of soft tires on. 4.2 seconds, a little slow. And Versure is coming up the main straight now. And actually, those other drivers have stayed out for another lap, it looks like. And Versure, he's coming. He's coming. We've got to beat him out. I think we'll be fine. Come on. And yes, we just beat him out. Let's see, how far ahead have we of us? Okay, we didn't lose any time. I can't even talk right now, but we are on these fresh soft tires. They feel great, and we're probably going to try and get the fastest lap. I believe there is an extra point available for that. Let's get these tires settled in and then push for that fastest lap. I think we just made contact with the wall there. Alright, so the other drivers are pitting now. We are going to jump out in front of them, and we didn't even put up the fastest lap there. What the hell? We got 2 purple sectors. Colin Williams puts up the fastest lap with a 1:44.5, so we got to beat it by 10. So we're definitely not going to get it here because I just screwed up turn 1 and 2. But we'll go for it on the next lap. We are 2.6 seconds ahead of Versure, so that lead is increasing from that 1.1 when we came out of the pits originally. But we've got one last shot to get the fastest lap here on these soft tires that are probably kind of worn out at this point, 20%. And we are looking like we're well underway to our first win of the season here. We've got to be a little bit aggressive, do this first sector just to get that purple sector 1. 2.2 seconds behind, so pretty good race, I would say. A little bit of wheel spin in the rear. Let's see, are we gonna get a purple sector 1 here? I kind of screwed up down at turn 4, I think. No, it's red. Crap. Yeah, well, we gotta make up for it. Yeah, I don't think we're getting it. Crap. Yeah, that's fine. At least we will win this race, assuming that we get to the end. Oh my god, I just hit the wall there. Oops. Doesn't look like we have damage. I'm hoping this will put us in the top 3, at least for the Drivers' Championship. I think we are currently in P4 right now. We put up a red sector 2 as well. Yeah, we're not getting it. Oh my god. I feel like we could have got it. I kind of lost focus there a little bit. But we are 3 seconds ahead, so my pace here is pretty strong, I would say. I'm not sure how it is at the other tracks that are upcoming. We will find out as the season progresses here, but we are gonna cross the line here. We're gonna get our first win in F2, hopefully put us in the lead of the Drivers' Championship. If not, there's still a lot of racing left to go this season. I don't know if I'm tripping or not. I don't think I got the fastest lap, but it says here that I did. That might have been for the sprint race, but we get a fastest lap point. Colin Williams, I think he got it for the race, so we probably got it in the sprint race, but we get that extra point. We got 2 points for qualifying, 2 points for the sprint race. A P1, our first win in F2 on the podium alongside Richard Verschoor and Felipe Dragovic. Hopefully the first of many in our F2 season here as we pursue an F1 seat. We are now sitting in P1 in this Drivers' Championship with our teammate Daruvala, who's 12 points behind us. We got 42. He's got 30 points. I think the season is far from over. I mean, it literally is. There's like 14 races, but we are in race 2. Bahrain is probably closer to like my average pace per circuit. I would say Jeddah, I'm again just really good at. I say that every time that we race here, and we have a great race. We win by 3 seconds to take that top spot in the race and the top spot of the Drivers' Championship. For now, we are also leading the Constructors' Championship, but that doesn't really matter to me in this driver career mode. But we got Big Bad Monaco up next, making its triumphant return. We didn't have it in the F2 season for F1 22. The last time it was on the calendar was season 2, I believe, of the My Team career mode, but we're gonna see how that goes. It looks like we might have a little bit of a wet session, which, as you guys know, is always a little bit of trouble for me, but at the very least the feature race is going to be no rain, so hopefully we can just qualify well, get out at the right time, put a good lap up, and set us up nicely for the feature race. But that is going to be it for this one, guys. As always, if you watched up to this point, be sure to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell as well so you guys know when the next video is out, and I will see you guys for the next one. Have a great day, guys.